Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. First delivery to him on the way, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Drury at second. Gurriel is over at first with 1 away. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. 2 hits in 7 tries. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to right center. Bradley is there. 2 down. Striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Lifted in the air out to center field. Grichuk on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
The third baseman, Rafael.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ground ball right side. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Michael Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gurriel is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to set to get his day started, Kevin Biggio, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop, and he's safe.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that.
He's got it. Oh, look at this. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. In now, Christian Vasquez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8, the first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ryu's ready. First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie Betts, man at first after the 2-out walk. In there, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no run. So stepping in, number 13, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box, Danny Jansen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Biggio gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bo Bichette. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike one. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Brandon
Drury will bat next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay throw. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Left side, but well foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Another full count pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Biggio. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The batter, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Randal Grichuk. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Biggio. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 1-0 pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he misses 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
2-2. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. popped him up. Guerrero is there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Heath Hembree is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. The pitch. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Drury. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Blue Jays 1. And digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
On he pops it up. Biggio backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Jansen gathers And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a Baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. At the plate, number 13. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. This is flared out towards second. There's one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Randal Grichuk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Hernandez.
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out. You're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Now, 1-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Richard will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Chavis is off at first with 2 away. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Oh, and he rips on it. Chavis is digging for home. He scores, and the Red Sox have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Second, 2 down now, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Grichuk has a beat on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Hernandez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready once again, Kevin Biggio. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Kevin Biggio.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he'll take a look at ball one. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting, number 13, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Bichette on second. Drury at first. One gone. And the runner back easily. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Popped up. Mullen has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
The 0-1 offering lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Soft liner to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the Derek Fisher will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Defensively for the Blue Jays.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Reese McGuire is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 10.
Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Giles.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Giles has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings in this.
The designated hitter.
So the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Tellez moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Count even now at 1-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Derek Law claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles earns the